We're live.
Hi everyone. Say hi.
Hi. There we go.
We're back with the Tiara challenge. We know that you've got lots of things you could do with Thursday afternoon, but there's nothing more fun than hanging out with us at beadshop.com.
So true.
So I'm going to go around the table a little bit and just show what everyone is doing. I'll start with what I'm doing, and it's just old bead shop encrusted. And so I know it's going to be hard to believe. I'm going to show you where I started my bead journey. And this is in Baranduin's little file of beads. And I've gone through here and picked out the ones that I really want. And then I'm basically wire wrapping them on. I used 26 and 28 gauge wire. And I'm starting the first layer of encrusting. So I'll show you more of this in a little bit when we come back later. But now we're going to go around and, like, Ivan, what are you working on?
I just picked out a simple color scheme for colors, and I'm going like black and then aqua and
Copper.
burgundy,
Yeah.
pink
So,
and then black.
Ivan, kind of hold that. Yeah, let's see.
Should we bring it up?
No, I want
you
Ivan
can
to
see
stay
it?
there, and I want to see if I can really.
Just
Yeah,
something
look, I can
simple.
get that
I've
nice
never
and tight
done
on
it
there.
before, so I wanted to try to keep it as simple as possible.
Well,
Right,
it's
that's
nice.
your first
Yeah.
wire wrapping, huh, Ivan?
Yeah.
And
And you use
what are you
24
using?
gauge
Yes.
and fire polish, primarily fire polish and some 6/0.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's very autumny. It's,
Oh, you're getting
know,
a lot of thumbs up, Ivan.
Yeah, it's
Thank
really
you.
nice.
That's great.
And it's nice on the gold because it really shows up the darks and the brights.
Yeah, no, it's
So,
really fantastic.
Great job.
Thank you.
Now what are you doing, Baranduin? This looks amazing.
There's our
I
Baranduin.
have no idea what I'm doing. I thought of flames, so I've got kind of this flame with a mixed metal thing going, but I'm just mostly playing.
It's fun though. Look at that. Yeah.
So, Brand, let's see. Yeah, let me see if
Look
I
at
can
that.
really
you
get in
see
on that.
Can you get into that?
Hey, Sherry from Lakeport.
I
Kim
don't know
Crawford,
the
Ivan
background.
loves your piece. There we go.
Let's put
Yeah,
this
we're getting
up. Let's
in.
put this up against. Can you see it against
There you
that?
go.
Yeah, it looks great.
Look at that. That's
Awesome.
And what size wire did you use? 24.
I'm using
20?
I'm using a little 22 and a little 24.
Uh-huh.
I've got some 28 that I'm kind of using to sort of affix
Stabilize them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
who knows what I'm doing?
No,
It's
it looks great, and
It's
we're going to
great.
show more of these. Now, wait, so Janice,
Yeah.
before you move away from Baranduin,
Right.
Baranduin, everyone on Facebook Live wants to know how we spell and say your name. So it is time, Baranduin, to
Explain my
get
name?
get your name correctly.
Okay, my name is Baranduin. It's from the Lord of the Rings. It's the river that borders the Shire. It is my original name,
And spell it for everyone.
and it is spelled Baranduin.
Branduin. That's correct. So now everybody knows. The controversy
And,
can... Was that bad?
and
What
I'm
in the hell
totally,
was Kim Crawford?
and I'm
That's
totally
funny.
fine with it. You know,
Brand,
good efforts.
right, good efforts she loves. So that's our
And you should
Baranduin.
see what Starbucks does with my name. It's
Oh, that's
hilarious.
Right. All right. Well,
Okay.
thanks, Bran. All right, Janice.
Now
Where are you going?
We're here with Karen.
With
And
our
Karen,
Karen, everybody.
Karen is doing flamethrowers or something.
No,
What is
they're
this?
bat wings.
Oh, they're wings. Look at that.
That's
Oh
awesome.
my goodness, that is fabulous.
Yeah,
and then
Karen.
you've got the snake polish 4
Karen,
or
you're
6
so
millimeter.
cute.
Those are great.
I'm gonna get
With
so
the
keep
little-
holding it up, Karen. I'm gonna get right in tight there
Yeah, look at that.
to look at it.
That is
Look
amazing.
at how
Are you
cool
going
that
to
is.
bead on the middle?
And I
And
want
you
to
use like 20 gauge or 18?
16.
16. That's great. 16
Wow, you got a
and
wow,
then-
Karen. So cool. You're getting a lot of thumbs up
yeah,
too for that.
Yeah, wow.
I'm the baddie one.
Yes.
In the,
Well-
the group.
That well,
We love what you marched to. And are you going to incorporate these?
Yes.
You are. How?
wow, the photo's
So
looking good.
right down the center, I'm gonna add some chain, and it's just gonna dangle right in the middle of my
Oh,
forehead.
this is.
yeah,
This
Yeah.
my
will.
little.
Wow. So right from here.
Yeah, that'll be
Very
really
little
cool.
chain,
Very cool.
so it'll be like this.
I love it. I
Mhm.
love it.
It's the elements of the earth.
Yeah,
Great.
it's real cool, Karen.
Thank you.
So
Nicely
do you think
done.
I can sneak just
Sure.
Yeah, let's you sneak behind, and then Gracie, I'm going to move the camera more to
Now,
this side a little bit.
Jen,
There we
what
go.
are you?
There's
oh,
our
look, you're almost
Jen.
done.
Hallelujah.
No.
Jen, Jen, I'm going to come in. I'm going to come in right on your hands, Jenny.
Okay, look at that. Wow, look at that. That is just delicious.
Is it that way?
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah.
perfect. I'm following you. Don't worry. Yeah,
Here.
I'm following you.
Yeah, wow, it looks great.
It's
and
great.
you used a gold band and then 24 gauge wire, is that what you-
22.
22. It's got a nice feel to it.
Oh, Jen,
and
it's
they're
lovely.
nice, they're not wobbly, they've been wrapped
Mhm.
really nice. Are you gonna add a second layer or something? Okay, what are you gonna do for the second layer?
Not sure yet.
Yeah, but it's very Mardi Gras.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't it
really
look?
lovely.
Yeah.
And you guys will get to see some more of these a little more up close tomorrow too.
Yeah.
We'll-
Gypsy mix.
Yeah.
Oh, chips.
Yeah, no, gypsy mix.
Oh, gypsy mix.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It
Yes,
looks great.
Jen.
It looks
It's
great.
beautiful.
And Jen, you're the one who makes our seed bead mixes.
She's the
So this is a
seed
really
That's
nice mix
right.
everybody's gonna want.
That's right.
Cara.
Everyone says Jen they
Yes.
love it. So
Oh my
let's
goodness,
turn.
look at
Let's
that.
turn. Hang on. I'm moving. I'm moving
Okay.
JP.
Okay.
I'm gonna move Cara. I'm gonna move this over. Hey, Cara.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. I'm trying to decide what to do, but I want to.
I'm gonna come in real
work
tight
hard
right
with
there.
these.
Okay, well let's just
So
do
Cara,
what you
flash
did is
that
you-
over to me just a little bit because I've got it real tight on your hands right now.
Oh, okay.
So you can kind of show people, and where you're working is perfect. And Janice, I have that little drawing.
Right,
So what did you do
Cara
there?
started with this.
So
Yeah.
I started with a pattern and then used a 16 gauge silver,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to decide how I want to place them. I don't know if I want to make it look like waves,
Right.
you know, like this. I don't know if you could see.
Let's see. Yeah, I've got it.
Or make it like a sweetheart, like a little
Right, a little
princess.
thing
Yeah. So I'm gonna work hard on it, and then I'm gonna attach it with the wire,
with the wire.
and then get
Beautiful.
Really nice.
Super
and what colors are
creative.
you using? You're
Okay.
using pinks and
Oh, you got a big ooh. There's an ooh with like 12 O's for the ooh.
So you're using this
They
lovely
love your
pink
swirls and
green
waves.
and then the silver, really, really nice. Really nice.
It's pretty awesome. I'm going to turn this
Now,
around so we can pull it out
Louise.
just a little bit.
Louise.
Right there. There's our Louise.
What is this?
Louise
Yay.
is doing something really unique with the ring memory wire.
Yeah, it's really
us
cool.
about it.
I'm going to kind
Well,
of
I'm
tighten into your
stringing
hands.
2mm and just a mix that I found in our bead mix,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to wire wrap this coil onto the top of the frame.
Wow.
So
Really,
Wow,
really.
it's really cool. I'm going to get right over there. You
Yeah.
hold
Can
your
you
hands
see
right
that?
there. Yeah, I can.
Can you see that?
Yeah, and I'm going to get real tight. Hold that right there, Louise. I'm practicing my close-ups, Mr.
Okey-doke.
DeMille here. There we go. Oh yeah, that we can get nice and tight in there. That's fantastic. Great,
Really,
thank you.
Really nice.
You're welcome.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to see it finished.
And what's this gauge wire, Kate, that you were helping me with?
I think that might be 20. I
Okay.
think maybe.
All right.
And we
So-
have the wire straighteners over there
Mm-hmm.
when you're ready to
Yeah.
attach it to
Mhm.
Yeah,
unwiggle
good
the
idea.
wire.
So you guys, Carolyn was very kind. She said, "Wow, a table full of talent," which we
Wow.
totally agree with. That's awesome. And Kim said a shout out to Thanks for Strawberry Lemonade. She loves it. She loves it. So there we are.
So I'm
Great
here now,
job.
Kate.
There you are. We need to turn there. I have just a little picture of Janice's face right there. There we go. Let's turn this. Shall we turn it back a little bit
Are you gonna do
towards us?
Grace?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
Grace
we
Look,
go.
there we are. And we'll show. Then we'll show Grace.
Show Grace. Yep.
Hi everybody.
So now let's.
So-
what are you working on?
Well, I am taking a tip from our Lalique,
Oh,
my
yeah.
Lalique things.
Yeah.
And you remember how we use these, you guys? I'm gonna kind of come in right. Whoops, I'm following. It's hard to do the camera, Grace, and do this at the same time. Let me see. I've got to get it in the
Just,
shot.
Yeah. Just leave that.
There
and
we
then
go.
Move your hand.
Maybe
There
I'll
you
move
go.
it. There we go. It's kind of
There.
hard to see behind. There we are.
There.
But from my Lalique, I'm doing these little spikes like this, and then we'll see how they're gonna
Here, let's
come.
put it with this
with
behind
that.
it.
Here, why don't we put this a little?
There.
I'm gonna
can
put
you
this
see
towards
that?
me. Look at that.
I'm so glad we're not chewing gum right now.
Right,
Because I
'cause
don't
we
think
can't
I
do
could
it all.
walk and chew
Can you
gum.
guys see that? There we go.
Yeah.
You remember this from the Lalique chat.
bugles.
I know, Frida Inspiration. We'll see where this goes, Drea.
yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But maybe a little Art Deco. I'm not sure. But we'll see. So I've got a few of these. So
And
we'll
what
see
are you
how
going
this
to do
goes.
with them?
I don't know. I think I'm going to put them across. Let me make this a little bit larger so it's big. So you guys can see. I've got this band here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to maybe come along and do, I don't know, something,
Oh.
like a Star Maiden or,
Yeah.
I don't know, something.
Yeah.
I'm going to, it's all up here.
Very,
Soon
very
it'll be
cool.
down here.
Very cool.
All right, well, I'm going to turn the
Okay.
camera on to Gracie.
Okay. And
Let's take a
go
look.
see what Gracie's doing.
I'm going to put this camera
Our
right over here.
resident jewelry
So we're just going to
designer.
coming around. Sorry, Louise, I
Yeah.
just put the camera right by you. There's our Grace
I know.
Nolan.
I know. And
All
Grace
right,
has
so
promised.
Gracie, let's get your
I
hands
promise.
over the table
Yes.
just a little bit more.
You've
if we can. There
promised
we
you're going
go.
to share with us your Etsy site.
I have you
and-
right
it's
here.
gonna be next week.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
and what
great.
you're doing
Is where I'm
as
having
an
you.
artist, and it's so exciting, everyone. We're helping. We're seeing the launch of our next, trendy jewelry designer.
I'm going to put
we
you right.
really
Yeah,
are.
that's perfect.
So what are you working on? Let's see.
So I'm taking a note from yesterday's Facebook Live on the
Uh-huh.
boho.
Oh yeah.
So
yes.
I'm trying to keep it boho, but I
Uh-huh.
really like gold and I like
Yes.
green.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's a subtle green to gold. It also kind
Yeah.
of has a similar vibe to Kate's.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
She used silver,
Her
I
hair
used
pin-
just gold.
It's just lovely.
Mhm.
It's
It's
lovely.
going to be really cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love the rollers, and I was thinking
Yes.
about maybe I
Yeah.
used some
You're getting a
charms
lot
and
of
maybe
thumbs up, Gracie.
even some
Everyone
buttons.
loves
Thank you.
your
have you
piece.
thought of maybe turning it and wearing?
That's
and
what
at
I
this-
did when I went into
Yes,
the bathroom.
like-
I put it underneath too to see how it dangled, but it.
Yeah.
Do you
what
like
do you,
it?
Yeah,
Here,
what
I'm
do you
gonna,
think?
let me put
Is
the
it
camera
too
up.
far down?
No, I don't think so. And you could if you wanted to wrap it again. But I love the idea,
What do you think, yeah?
and maybe even getting some
Jen,
gold.
this is your.
Yeah,
face.
it's real cute. Yeah, that's the
What
Jen
about-
face right
what
there.
about
I'm going to put
even
it real close up to you, Grace.
Okay.
It's darling.
What about
Look at
even
that.
getting some gold netting?
Sure.
And like putting it over like a
Oh,
hat
that'd be
kind
great.
of
Like a
thing.
vintage hat, like
Yeah.
my
Like a
hat
veil?
collection.
Yeah, sure.
Or if you wore it even on the, no,
Oh,
you could wear it in
sorry,
the
I
back,
figured
but
you were
on
doing that.
the side,
Oh,
like
totally.
if you were able to somehow put it so that it stayed.
Oh,
like
yeah,
there.
that's real cute.
Oh wow, it's
Cool.
really, really very
Mary Ellen
cool.
says, looks like a little Greek goddess just
Oh,
like
yeah.
Gracie.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Do you like it up though?
Yes, I
Okay.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Jen says
Super
no.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks great.
I love it.
That's how we know we're
I
friends.
love it.
Right? It's totally.
But this,
Thank
just
you.
before we go, this reminds me of the first time someone came in to the shop and made a tiara and twisted the little tiny little things and
Little
put
branches.
rhinestones in it, and then
Mhm.
it became a huge trend.
Wow.
And she started it. Not her name escapes me now,
Wow.
but that was years and years ago. Remember when tiaras first were
Yeah.
popular? Yeah,
We'd have brides come in the store all
I
the time.
know.
which
It's
was
so
really fun.
nice to see it coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Awesome.
I'm going to, I'll come over here by you, Gracie.
Okay.
Grace. I'm going to take, I'm going
There
to
you
take
go.
this. Alrighty. I'm coming over.
Okay.
There we are. Oh,
Okay.
look how we can work that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome. All right.
I
there we
have
are.
to remember to look at that.
Yeah, look at there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, thanks so much for
Yep.
the peek into our creative bead table. Tomorrow on Facebook Live, we'll lay these out on the table and we'll break them down a little bit more. I'll share with you some more of the tips and tricks that everyone used. And next week we'll announce more about this Tiara Challenge, how you guys can join
Yeah.
in with us. So thanks so much for
Thank you,
joining us.
everyone.
Let me
Thanks.
turn the whole...
Yeah, turn it so.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh,
we'll
far
see
though.
everybody.
See everybody.
Oh my god.
I'm moving the camera.
Yeah.
Moving the camera. There we all are. I'm just going to hold it just like this. Look at, I'm going steady cam, you guys. This is
Nice.
so awesome. Look at this. Dino De Laurentiis has nothing on me. There we go. Okay, Gracie, get in just a little bit. Yes! Perfect! All right.
We need you, Kate.
Well, I'm here in spirit. We can see it's like the infinity thing in there. All right, everybody. Say goodnight, Gracie. All right, see you guys tomorrow. All right. I was saying goodnight, Gracie, but you guys said goodnight, Gracie.
Yeah, good night.